Hello, I'm Will here again, and welcome to my Let's Play of Gray Matter. In the last episode, we kind of explored a little bit, and we finally got the marker that let the story move forward a bit. Well, not the marker as much, but the event that let the story move forward. I think it was that explored the house enough for her to come get you. Now we're going to go talk to this lady.
Go ahead, dear. Don't be shy about it.
It smells amazing.
I didn't know how you took your eggs, so I made them the way I like them. But I can do them however you like starting tomorrow.
She's really digging into that.
Ta. One way's easy as another. People need a good breakfast, I always say.
Oh my god, these are the best eggs I've ever tasted.
Well now, himself does like 'em fresh. We've got a farmer drops 'em off every few days. Bit peckish, are you? What do they feed you over there at Oxford?
Oxford? The usual.
And I never saw anyone in my life as cold, wet and tired as you last night. Hope you didn't walk all that way. There's a bus stop just down the road, no more than 20 yards. Takes you right to Oxford Centre.
Wow.
Exposition.
Still going on about them eggs, are you?
No, I just can't believe my luck lately.
Well, before you go off, himself left instructions for you on the door to the basement.
Himself?
Oh, I mean Dr.
Yeah,
Styles.
that's kind of weird.
He's working down in the lab this morning, doesn't want to be disturbed. Now, I know you must have a question or two. Don't be shy about asking, Samantha.
It's Sam, but funny. I don't remember telling you my name last night.
There was a tag on your backpack when I washed
Well.
your clothes. You really should update it to your Oxford address, dear. Wouldn't do having someone ship it back to the States if you lost it, now would it? Oh, and I'm Mrs. Dalton. I did tell you, but I suspect you were half asleep at the time.
Dalton sounds familiar. Look at her tearing through those eggs. There's a bit of a yolk right there. I'll try to keep the snarky bits to after she speaks, so I'm not talking over her. Let's see. Definitely that one.
I saw a plaque by the door. Center for Cognitive Abnormality Research? What does that mean exactly?
The centre was Dr. Styles' idea. He started it with his friend, Dr. Hellborn. How
Hellborn.
excited they were. It was busy too, or starting to be. Then something happened and, well, he closed it.
But what does that mean? Cognitive abnormality.
Didn't that school tell you anything? Dr. Styles worked with patients who had strokes or brain injuries and the like. Always said those kinds of cases helped him understand the workings of the brain better than looking at a healthy one.
He's retired now?
Well, you could say that. Hasn't seen patients in years.
It's interesting. It seemed like the pictures back in that room were all the people missing limbs. That's not to say they're like brain injuries, but you're just missing limbs. Let's see.
Who all lives here?
Lord, it must seem a big old empty place to you. Sometimes I forget. It's only himself and me.
Just two people? In this huge old house?
He can't abide company. Look, he can be difficult. I'll never say otherwise. But no matter what you've heard over there at that university, don't believe it. All I ask is that you make up your own mind. If you can do that, and not be faint of heart, you'll be all right.
Alright,
Okay.
I think it's the Phantom of the Opera.
But whatever you do, don't mention the accident.
I say that because I saw a picture on the box, and he has that mask over his face. He also lives at Dread Hill House.
I noticed the painting on the stairway. Beautiful girl. Is that Dr. Styles' daughter?
If you want to get along in this house, that's the sort of thing you don't ask. Ever.
Oh, right. Sorry.
The one way to know is ask.
How far are we from London?
London? Ooh, hour and a half, I'd say. Car or train would run you about the same. course, you'd never catch me driving in London. Not for £1 million.
That's not bad.
Far enough away to be grateful, not so far as to be sorry. Or so the locals say.
You know, before I came to Oxford, I would have never imagined there was so much uninhabited countryside so nearby.
Oh, there's plenty of country around here. You thank heaven for it.
How long does the bus take to get into Oxford Centre?
30 minutes.
Like, makes a lot of stops on the way. By the by, what college are you in? Did the Student Employment Office say it was St Edmund Hall? Or am I thinking of something else?
It is St Edmund Hall.
Nice college from what I've heard.
So, what exactly does Dr. Stiles' assistant do around here? I mean, as you see it.
Never had one before. I'm sure they told you at the Student Employment Office. It's mainly paperwork he wants done. Files sorted, computer work, things of that sort. You should have plenty of time to keep up with your studies. I told him there's no use sending over a medical student. He'd never let you touch his actual work. I take it you're not in the sciences.
Was it the tattoos that gave me away?
No offence, dear. What is it that you study?
English Lit.
Well, that's all right then, isn't it? Now, I wanted to ask, will you be wanting the room or will you be staying at the university?
The room?
The room you were in last night. It's yours whenever you want it. It's empty otherwise, isn't it?
Tempting.
Meals too. If you're late, I'll leave your dinner in the fridge. I'm sure a girl like you knows how to use a microwave.
Sure.
Let's see, assistant.
I know they told me this at university, but I'm not sure I remember it correctly. Besides the room and board, the position pays...
Well, I never. Catch a fever last night, did you? I'd have thought that would be the first thing on a student's mind.
Sure, but I was looking at a whole list of available jobs, and I'm afraid I might be confusing them.
£50.
Right, that's what I thought. Thanks.
Now I wonder if she thinks she's dumb or she actually believes it. Or something. Maybe she actually does believe she has a fever. I don't know what I would think of someone asking questions like that. They were kind of strange. But then again, people ask all kinds of weird questions.
That calendar is out of date.
Let's see. Alright, that's the button.
Oxford Police
I think there's tab for some reason.
Gee,
There's
that's
space.
reassuring.
Hellborn.
It's a card for a psychologist. Now that's a phone number I'd have handy. You never
That
know when
was
you'll go
his
stark, raving mad.
Partner, wasn't it? You just said? Plates.
They're well stocked for just 2 people. I suppose there must have been a lot more living here once upon a time.
Yeah, there's quite a gig. Place to stay and get paid for it, and you go commute back and forth to university. Get your meals. I would like that a lot better than the dorm I stayed in when I went to university. Let's see. What's that? Paper. New assistant envelope.
Nothing ventured, nothing gained.
Want a closer look at an item? Zoom in and out using the mouse wheel. Move the item around by holding down the right mouse button. Oh. There is one thing for you to do today. Call it a test, if you will. If you cannot accomplish it, pack your things and return to campus by evening. I plan to start an experiment, for despite putting up a few of these noses in town, no lost lines of telephone. That's a nice way to put it. Find me 6 student volunteers for the night. Leave your cell phone number with Miss Dalton.
Well,
Got that right.
he's a charmer. Don't get too comfortable, Houdini.
Oh, Houdini's a rabbit, right? Couldn't remember what he was for a second. So first thing I need is a cell phone. I'm pretty sure she didn't have a cell phone. Let's see what Miss Dalton has to say.
I have a problem. Dr. Stiles asked me to leave my cell phone number with you, but I don't have one.
Oh, take mine. My sister's the only one who ever calls me on it, and she's on holiday.
Are you sure?
I guess this game wasn't.
I had one, but there was this incident with a ground squirrel. Ugly.
They can be nasty, polite as well.
It was a little weird seeing an old phone like that. Most people nowadays got smartphones, but this game is a few years old. I'm not sure what the date of it is now offhand. Now I have access to Oxford. This map lets you visit the locations you know and gives you some clues about your adventure. Open the map by pressing M or clicking on the small campus icon on the left of your inventory. New locations have a white blinking outline. You can also tell something about a location by the color of the label. Gold means the location contains one or more tasks required and the chapter to end the chapter. However, it may not always be possible to complete these right away. Silver indicates a location with one or more bonus tasks, but no more standard tasks. Dark gray means you had to complete all tasks at the location. You have completed all tasks in the location. Go to Oxford. Slow time seemed longer.
So this is Oxford. Not bad. I need to line up those students for the experiment. But while I'm here, I really want to snoop around. See if I can find any reference to the Daedalus Club here in Oxford.
I hate to leave it at a cliffhanger where we finally get out and do something and explore Oxford. But it looks like the next one might be a little bit long, where we're trying to get the test subjects ready. And hopefully we'll complete chapter 1. So I'm going to cut it there. And I hope you'll join me in the next one as we find these lost lands, as Dr. Stiles said. So until then, see you later.